Hi everybody, welcome to Sun Tribe Tarot. I'm Selda, and this is going to be a general love reading for all signs from July 5th till about July 15th. And it's Cancer season, so happy birthday to all Cancers out there. I hope you guys have a wonderful year. I'm going to begin the reading with Cancer and then end with Gemini. And again, it's a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. Leave the rest. There might be different messages for different people. And when I read for you and for the person, you know, that you're dealing with, the energies could apply to your situation in complete reverse. So just keep that in mind. Take it as it resonates. And I will leave timestamps in the comment section so you can just fast forward to your desired sign. Your sign of interest. And let's see, I think that's about it with the intro. Let's see what Cancers have been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships. And this will be a lot more briefer, of course, since they're 10-day readings compared to the monthlies. Or at least that's how I'm going to try to keep them. Alright, Cancer, let's see. Cancer and love for the next 10 days. Okay. Cancer. Cancer and love life. Alright, looks like Cancer is looking for some healing. One more card. So I have the King of Pentacles to start the reading, the crowning your reading that could be affecting you, possibly the person you're dealing with as well. Let's see. So it looks like you're definitely valuing or looking for stability, security, loyalty, and you, possibly a lot of you are focusing on your money, your material well-being and comfort and security as well. It doesn't look like you're actually trying to make a lot of changes. You may want to stay where you are, where you feel comfortable, or build yourself, you know, material security and comfort and stuff like that. You could also be dealing with somebody who's pretty stubborn if you're not the one who's being that way right now. I have the Strength card in reverse along with the Ace of Cups showing up for you, Cancer. So you feel like you've been hurt. You feel like you've either tired or wounded, maybe a little insecure even, or you've had difficulty controlling your negative feelings or insecurities again, but it looks like you will get some healing and fresh new love or fresh new emotions and new emotional chapters opening up in your life, Cancer. You also might have some of you might be expecting an apology or some sort of healing from the person you're dealing with, or it could be vice versa as well. But regardless, the healing will happen for you, or that's where your focus is going to be on. And the person you're dealing with, I have the King of Cups along with the Nine of Swords in reverse. So they're feeling pretty like closed off. There might be like a period of stagnancy between you guys because there's a lack of balance, harmony, or peace between you two. Because it's like you guys are, either you or this person, or maybe for some of you could be both, where you're refusing to work on this partnership, this situation between you two. Or that could be the problem, where the other person is just not putting in the work, the necessary work, or not giving you the loyalty, or the investment is not really there, sorry. And so there's a lack of balance between you guys. It could be a one-sided situation for some of you, But the person you're dealing with looks like are trying to get rid of a lot of anxiety, fears, worries. Maybe they also have regrets, but they're not emotionally healthy. They could be like emotionally manipulative or completely closed off and suppress their emotions, or just let it out and it's just like out of control, manipulative, and so on, which either way it's not really healthy. But they're doing that to try to get rid of a lot of anxiety, fears, or trying to deal with possible regret when it comes to both of you here. Let me see. What is this card here for? Okay, I need one more. Judgment. About what? All right. Okay. So taking back control. So it looks like you will go from being stagnant between you two, or like being in your comfort zone or so on, to movement. You're going to have Queen of Wands energy you'll be dealing with. I also have the Three of Cups, along with the Judgment card, an awakening, or a big decision being made here between you two. For some of you, you might actually want to go out and have fun, or maybe you meet a new person, a new love interest, or it could be a new friend, family member, or somebody you come together with that provides you with some emotional support, healing, and so on. Or again, you could be meeting somebody new, by the way, Cancer, for some of you. But regardless, you're also looking for emotional security, support, and this could be a wake-up call for some of you, or a very big decision you make, or like a moment, like an aha moment, like I need to really take care of my own emotions. And you make a judgment call, and you go after this decision like with full on, with a lot of passion, a lot of energy. And a lot of you may also like want to hide your vulnerabilities, hide your true emotions, hide your pain if you're feeling pain, and so on, with the Queen of Wands. But the Queen of Wands is very much a go-getter. Queen of Wands love to have fun. Basically, I think a lot of Wands energy loves to have fun. So I think some of you are going to want to go out and have fun, or come together with people that you enjoy spending time with. So, and likely that person is not the one that you're dealing with, not the partner. It's possibly a third party situation, or that doesn't mean like a third party romantic entanglement necessarily, but it can also be like a friend, family member, colleague, or so on. So, yeah, well, for some of you, there is definitely new love. I can tell you that. If there's no new love, there's definitely a lot of healing, a lot of support you're going to get from people. I have the Knight of Cups also clarifying the Three of Cups here. So you could also meet like a fire sign, by the way, or somebody that has a lot of fire energy. Somebody really confident, a go-getter, loves to have fun, party, and stuff like that, maybe even. Or somebody who likes to be in charge, but in a good way, in a healthy way. And again, you or them, somebody could offer love, emotions, or, some interest towards the other person. And I think this is going to be really good. It's healthy. Or again, it could be like emotional support and healing and just having a good time. So while this person you're dealing with is being emotionally pretty much unhealthy, I don't think they're really very much paying attention to their intuition. So they're struggling due to that. But it looks like you're going to go find your emotional support. All right, that concludes Cancer. Now moving on to Leo. All right, hi Leos. I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see what you're dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days in your love life and relationships. I hope good things. Let's see. A couple more shuffles and then I'll begin. All right. One more time. Leo love life. Leo in love. Ooh, Leo. Interesting. Hi guys, welcome, by the way. Welcome to the reading. Alright. Okay, so I have the Two of Cups in reverse crowning your reading. Oh man. So this is definitely, you're dealing with a soulmate or a twin flame or somebody you have a lot of mutual emotions for, feelings for. I also have the Lovers card in reverse as well between you guys, so definitely a strong emotional tie between you two. But I don't think it's as strong anymore, or moving forward, it's weakening. The connection between you guys is changing, and it's not really healthy right now. For you, I have the Nine of Swords along with the Magician, both in reverse, Leo. So, you're not wanting to manifest much with this person. You may not really have the interest or the will, or you may feel tired dealing with this individual here. In any case, you don't want to, you may feel like you cannot bring into fruition whatever you want with this person. And they probably, if you wanted to or if you tried to or whenever you did, you felt very anxious, very worried, fearful, maybe you have even some regrets, but I think you're letting go of that, and so you're letting go of a lot of anxiety as well, a lot of fears, a lot of worries. Again, maybe regrets could be an issue here too, but you're letting go of that. And the person you're dealing with, I have the Eight of Pentacles along with the World card for them. So they're going through a massive change. I mean, I think this change is happening for both of you, for a lot of Leos. I have the Magician, the Lovers, the World card. So these are major arcana. So I think this is like a divinely guided situation, partnership. The universe is guiding you through this. And it looks like even though the connection between you two is or was very strong, it served its purpose, the partnership. And you're having to close out an old chapter, an old cycle, or this partnership and relationship and start something new. And in order to do that, it looks like you guys are not really coming together and doing anything. Either you guys are stagnant or you guys are not together, like there's a breakup or has been a break between you two. But there is still a lot of love between you two, it looks like. This person you're dealing with, it looks like they're very much focused on their money, material security, and so on. They may be even trying to move on here, trying to close out this old chapter between you guys, this partnership. But between you, I also have the Queen of Cups. It's accompanied with the Lovers in reverse. So again, the connection it's like severed. Is the connection is not as strong anymore. Maybe you guys are not even on speaking terms right now, but the love is there. There's a lot of passion, care, nurturing, and emotion between you two. And it looks like for a lot of you in the past, there was some sort of a break, because I have the Five of Cups in reverse, or you guys went through a disappointment with this person, or you had to deal with a loss, sadness, maybe even a betrayal, and now you're trying to really move on from it. For others of you where this hasn't happened yet, you may anticipate it, but you're trying to avoid it. But at the same time, you're not really wanting to put in any work here. You're not wanting to really manifest anything with this person anymore, no matter how much you love them or they love you. And I think you're very much paying attention to your intuition a lot, Leo, moving forward. Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna get some emotional support from elsewhere. Oh, look at this. I got 2 3s. To clarify, the Five of Cups in reverse. So actually, for some of you, sadly, it looks like there could have been a third party situation here that broke your heart or disappointed you. You may have felt like betrayed, or this person you're dealing with loves to have fun a little too much, indulge too much, or again are dealing with a lot of friends, family members and stuff that kind of interfere, or gossip and stuff like that. No matter the case, though, this is very heartbreaking situation that you're having to let go, or that it's just not working between you guys. But I think you're trying to move on from it, and in order to do so, you're actually seeking emotional support. Maybe you're also wanting to go out and have fun or spend time with family, friends, or whoever helps you feel good, or helps you like heal, or be more positive. Look on a bright side to when it comes to life. Emotional support basically. Maybe you need that. Maybe you're avoiding that for some of you. I know it won't resonate with everybody, but yeah, it looks like you're feeling very stagnant. You're not wanting to communicate, not wanting to do a whole lot, especially when it comes to this person. But I think that in order to heal, you need to go and have fun, Leo, or spend time with loved ones. So yeah, let's see. That was Leo. Now moving on to Virgo. Hi, Virgos. I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see what you've been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days about your relationship and love life. And again, take it as it resonates, as a general reading. What I read for you and the person you're dealing with can apply to your situation in reverse, so keep that in mind. Alright, let's see. Virgo. Virgo, let's see. What are Virgos going through? One more shuffle and let's start. Okay. Virgo. Oh. Let's see. Virgo and love life. Hold on. Looks like Virgo is trying to run away from love. Hold on, or maybe a particular person. Let me see. Trying to avoid somebody? Oh yeah. Some of you might fear being disappointed by this person, or by like love interests in general, or love in general. I have the Knight of Pentacles crowning your reading, Virgo. So either you have an offer, or somebody has an offer here. But whoever has something to offer is not the one who's making a move towards the other person. They're waiting for the other person to come and approach them. You could also have your material security, your money, your career, your job, and stability and so on your mind a lot, or that's what you're focused on. Maybe some of you even have a job offer. That could also be the case, or a new source of income or something like that. But the Knight of Pentacles has a lot of stagnant energy here. So between you and this person, it's possible it's a stagnant period right now. And for you, Virgo, I have the Seven of Swords along with the King of Cups in reverse. So it looks like either you've closed up your heart, or you're having a difficult time getting control over your emotions. It might also be difficult for you to really pay attention to your intuition and interpret it the way it needs to be interpreted. Because it has the Seven of Swords here, you could be dealing with a lot of mind games, word games, confusions, or people like trickster-like people here. And honestly, though, for some Virgos, this looks like the guy is literally running away from love or emotion. That could be the case for some of you, like trying to avoid. Maybe you don't want to be disappointed, or it could be like this one person you're dealing with, you already were disappointed. You didn't get your emotional fulfillment with them, your 10, your happiness with them. Or you actually, if this is a new person, you probably see where it could go with them, and you're not really happy with, you know, it's like there is a new love offer or something, or interest or fresh emotion here, even if you're dealing with somebody you already known, with the Page of Cups. But with the 10 of Cups in reverse, it's like you didn't get your 10 with them, your emotional fulfillment, or you believe that you cannot get your emotional happiness and fulfillment with this person. The person you're dealing with, the partner, comes up as the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. So somebody who is very confident, very much go-getter, maybe even a little playerish, a lot of fire energy, is like a go-getter, takes a lot of action, doesn't like to show vulnerability, is not afraid to give their opinion, or do things, approach, you, but they're also very like guarded in a way too. The Chariot is Cancer energy, so they possibly like to guard their emotions and don't really. This is Virgo, by the way, and yeah, they're like pretty guarded. But again, they come off like very overconfident, and that might like kind of scare you off or put you off, or you don't really trust it. Like, what's underneath that exterior? What's behind the curtain? Yeah, it's new love or interest, or yeah, this person is approaching me with fresh new energy, emotion, and stuff like that. But they may seem a little immature, or naive, or childish for some of you emotionally. And so you don't really feel like you can get that emotional fulfillment with them, or you haven't if you've already been dealing with this person. And so I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Honestly, it could be that you're going to reject this person or cut them off, or you're just not really feeling it, or there's a problem with communication with both of you, between you. Let me see. Or there could be lack of clarity here as well. I have the King of Pentacles. Your focus is very much on stability, trust, security, money, material, well-being, also healthy boundaries and respect. You don't really want to do a whole lot of, like, take a lot of actions or change a whole lot. You're comfortable with where you're at. And so, if you don't trust this individual, or the communication is not there, or if you feel like they're immature and stuff like that, you're not really wanting to communicate with them, or include them in your life, it looks like. Anything else for Virgo before we move on? Yeah, you're more so in like a period of stagnancy with the Two of Wands. The King of Pentacles is also like pretty stagnant too. Instead, you're really evaluating this person or this partnership or situation here. What should I do? And in the meantime, you're like not really making a whole lot of moves, kind of standing around and thinking like, what decision should I make? Or, is this worth it? Or where is this gonna go? That sort of energy. But yeah, it doesn't look like you're looking at this person very positively, because they're coming off very like too sure of themselves, or too guarded, or too player-like or immature again. But yeah, that was Virgo. Now moving on to Libras. All right. How are my Libras? I hope Libras are doing great. Let's see what you guys have been dealing with, what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days about your relationship and love life. Again, it's a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. No, not yet. I'm doing them in order. So I'm in Libra, I'll be going in order, and Aquarius will be coming up. Alright, couple more shuffles and I'll begin. Okay. And again, I will include timestamps in the comment section, so you can, if you like to watch it over later, you can just skip to your sign of desire. But yeah. Alright. Libra in love. Let's see what you guys are dealing with. Libra. Ooh, Libra. Libra love. Wow. I'm getting a lot of Scorpio energy so far, Libra. Alright, well, hey, don't shoot the messenger, I'm just the messenger here, alright? I'm gonna start off with that. But I got the Four of Wands in reverse. So this is definitely a strong partner you're dealing with equal passion, even maybe a committed or was a committed partnership here between you and this person. But I think the foundation was kind of like not very strong or shaky, or things are not really going well between you guys right now. For some of you, it could also be like a breakup or a massive change where like you're evolving and nothing's going to be the same ever again. Even if you guys like don't break up, it's just changing in a massive way. I'm saying that because I have the Death card here along with the Ace of Wands in reverse for you, Libra. Again though, it could be vice versa between you and this person with the card's energies. But I'm going to read it as I see it. The Death card is massive change, is some sort of an ending. It's transformative, it's intense. This might have already happened for some of you. For others, you're going through it right now possibly or about to. But I have the Ace of Wands in reverse, so the passion, especially on, well, it's on both of your sides because they also have the Page of Wands in reverse. So on both sides, the passion, the fire, the interest, the excitement, it's being put out. It's not strong anymore. You're not wanting to start something new with this person. No new journey, no new chapter is opening up with them. So I think this is a period of letting go for a lot of you, or you're about to step into that period. For the person you're dealing with, I have the Four of Pentacles along with the Page of Wands in reverse. So they're letting go. Literally, the Four of Pentacles. This could mean that this person was sort of a clingy person, or controlling, or stubborn, or pretty materialistic even maybe, or like valued loyalty, stability, and stuff like that. Maybe like a little too much for some of you, but they're at a point where they're going to or are letting go. And again, with the Page of Wands in reverse, their interest, their passion, that fire they felt towards you in this partnership is not going to be there anymore, but it looks like they're mirroring you. It looks like it's the same situation on your side, Libra. Or things are going to change in a massive way. There's basically the Tower in reverse between you two, along with the Ten of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, this Tower moment already happened where the partnership or the connection between you two again changed or came to an end, and it was pretty intense. It could have happened very abruptly, and I think like for a lot of you, it may have like kind of shook the ground for you guys, or at least for this individual here. And it may have come out of nowhere too for some of you. It may have been surprising. But I think you've been dealing with this person for a while, or you have some history with them, or they may have felt like they were your family, or you were very close because of the Ten of Pentacles. But it's a 10, and so like this, it might have gotten like very comfortable between you guys, and predictable, and with the Pentacles is like kind of a stagnant energy. So the excitement might have like kind of died down, But whatever the case is, it's a 10, so I think you guys have arrived at a point where things need to either end or change in a major way. You're going to have to go back to 1. But I don't think you want that with the Ace of Wands being in a reverse for you. So I think you're letting this tower fall down, or you already have, or you see coming. You may not want it to happen if it hasn't happened yet, but I think it may be like a slow process too, dealing with this ending or change between you two. And then moving forward, I have the Page of Cups in reverse as well, so the emotions are going to change too. You could also be dealing with an immature person here as well, who likes to play games, who's very materialistic, may not even be very loyal, or not very grounded individual. And both like emotionally, when it comes to like them having a lot of fire energy here. But regardless, your emotions are changing moving forward, and I don't think you're going to feel the same when it comes to this person anymore moving forward. Oh, because I have the Devil in reverse here with the Page of Cups in reverse. So I think once upon a time, this was like this, Page of Cups and the Devil. So it was an immature, there was a lot of emotion, love, but it seemed pretty immature, or you know, maybe then, I don't know, it didn't get too deep, or it was pretty manipulative or controlling, or maybe even codependent. This person might have been very codependent on you, or controlling, manipulative, and so on. It got very unhealthy and toxic. So moving forward, you're releasing yourself from that toxic connection. And so the emotions are dying, changing. You're not going to feel the same way about this person anymore moving forward. But I think you're welcoming this change. Yeah, this was a very... I got the Three of Cups in reverse as well. So for some of you, there could have been a third-party situation, but doesn't have to be for everybody, of course. It won't resonate with everybody, but it might have gotten too comfortable, like comfort zone between you two. Or again, for some of you, there could have been like gossip involved, third party, other people, or too much indulging, or you didn't really feel emotionally secure with this person anymore, or vice versa. So this is a period of, it's Scorpio energy, it's death, ending, change, transformation, and evolution. And releasing yourself from this toxic connection or energy, or partnership here. Okay, but that was Libra. Okay, so now moving on to Scorpio. All right, hi Scorpios. I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see what you're dealing with. I hope good things. And what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships. Again, it's a general reading, so just take it as it resonates. Leave the rest. All right. A couple more shuffles, and then I'll start. Let's make sure I shuffle this good. Alright, one more. I just feel like one more. Alright. Scorpio and love. Ooh. You guys may not be on speaking terms or not communicating with this person that you're dealing with or was dealing with. Oh wow. And you're definitely not communicating so that you can find your peace and balance, Scorpio, so you can find some harmony. Oh, this is a massive change here. Wow. Okay. So I have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, crowning your reading, affecting you, possibly the person you're dealing with as well. So, there's nothing being offered here. between you guys any longer. There could have been issues with being grounded, accountable, responsibility, or loyalty. So for some of you, it could be like financial, material issues, lack of stability and predictability, and so on. Somebody might have been like kind of like childish when it comes to earth-like matters. So again, money, responsibility, loyalty, and so on. So I have the Temperance along with the Eight of Wands in reverse for you. Again, you're not communicating with this person. You're not wanting to make a move towards them, or you're not accepting any communication or action from them towards you, because you need to find some peace and balance. You feel so tired, Scorpio, dealing with this person. I think you've been dealing with them for a while now. This might have become a pattern with this person, but I think it was pretty unhealthy, because who you're dealing with is showing up as the Queen of Swords along with the Four of Wands in reverse. So the Queen of Swords in reverse, one, they're not really willing to be very like communicate. On the other hand, it could also be this person has a massive ego, and they think that they're very rational, but they're not. And they may be very harsh and hurtful with their words, very sharp tongued, hit below the belt, or very critical, maybe even like verbally abusive, you know. So they're either very cold and detached and not talking, or if they are, it's so negative. And the partnership between you guys might have been strong at once. You know, a lot of passion between you guys, but it's not strong anymore. And I think this person is realizing that moving forward. Between you, I have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So that's why I'm saying, along with the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Swords, but all in reverse here, there is either no communication, or it's very unhealthy, or like need to need basis. But I have the Wheel of Fortune also accompanying the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is, I think, you cutting out an old cycle, old pattern, old situation that just wasn't working out anymore, or just served this purpose, and now it's time to move on or change things. And the change for you is actually good. It's fortunate change. It's, I think, the universe is guiding you through it. And you need to like release yourself from this, because I have the Ten of Swords as the future card. You may feel very betrayed, very trapped with this person, or just overwhelmed, just too much up in your head, overthinking, stressed out like crazy, you know, maybe even backstab, but you can't take it anymore. Or no matter what you tried, it just wouldn't work. It just kept getting worse. And it's just come to an end, come to a 10 where you can't take it anymore. Somebody here possibly arrived at a tipping point and was like, you know what, let's change the cycle, let's turn the wheel, let's close out this old chapter and let me open up a new one, because I need balance, I need healing, I need some peace of mind. And you're very patient with when it comes to doing this as well. Like, you're gonna do it no matter what, because you need it. And look what card showed up, the Four of Swords. So after the 10, after the ending, the completion, comes the Four of Swords. So this is a lot of healing, taking some time out, some peace of mind, basically. So that's good. Yeah, it doesn't look like a healthy situation between you and this person. So it's healing. Anything else for Scorpio? Oh, I got the Five of Cups. So it's a disappointing change, it's an emotional change, and it may be very painful. You may feel betrayed once again, sad. This may be like a big loss, or the person you're dealing with could feel this way instead, or maybe it's mutual. But it's a change nevertheless, and it's necessary, and it's going to bring a lot of healing and peace for you. And it's actually a fortunate change. Okay, this situation between you two actually looks like it became one-sided. I got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. to conclude, so I think you're basically no longer wanting to give, commit, or invest in this anymore. And it could also have to do with like, it, it wasn't a balanced partnership. It's like one side gave a lot, the other side just took. So that's, not going to work out. The balance, it was imbalanced. It wasn't fair, it wasn't just. So you need to even out the scales, right, with the temperance here as well, and welcome some change, and likely welcome some ending here between you and this person, which will be good for you. The other person may not be happy about it though, but I think they get it. They're just like, they seem like, I don't know, a little avoidant, or they might like want to understand what they want to understand, whatever serves their agenda or whatever. Or they can get, again, verbally abusive, or just completely cold and detached and hurtful and stuff like that. But it looks like you're moving on. Alright, but that concludes Scorpio. Alright, now moving on to Sagittarius. I know I saw that card there. Alright, let me flip these over. Alright, Sagittarius. I hope Sagittarians are pretty good. Let's see what you're dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships. I hope good things. Alright. A couple more shuffles. Again, it's a general reading, so just take it as it resonates. Leave the rest. And what I read for you and the person you're dealing with, again, could apply to your situation in reverse. Could be vice versa situation, so just keep that in mind. Alright, one more shuffle. Alright. Okay, Sagittarius and love. Wow. Cards exploded. Flying all around. What is this? Okay. Okay, so the person you're dealing with, I think you've been dealing with them for a while, Sagittarius. Or you have history with them, or could be somebody from your past. Okay, cards are like flying everywhere for Sagittarius. Let's see. You're cutting off communication with somebody, or you're refusing to talk with them. There's change. Oh my goodness. Bad memories, bad experiences with this person. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. So I have the King of Pentacles crowning your reading. Again, this could be about money, material security, income, jobs, career, and stuff like that. Could also be about loyalty, responsibility, accountability, or setting or respecting personal boundaries here. It could also be like a stagnant period between you two where there's not much happening, not much communication or action being taken. I have the Ace of Swords along with the Six of Cups, both in reverse, showing up for you, Sagittarius. So, again, this is definitely somebody you've been dealing with for a while, or somebody from your past, somebody you have history with. Good or bad memories, but I think right now there's a lot of bad memories you're focused on, and either you're not wanting to communicate with them, or you're cutting them off, or you're not very clear when it comes to who this person is, or there's like a lack of clarity or confusion between you two. Just take whatever resonates there. I have the King of Wands in reverse along with the Wheel of Fortune for the person you're dealing with. Oh man, are you dealing with a player, Sagittarius? Somebody with a massive ego, somebody who likes to be controlling, or just play around, play the field. or somebody that is just very difficult to control their fire, their passion, like their anger, their frustration, and so on. Uh, yeah, this is not a healthy person here, and you're having to like close out an old cycle here with them. Let me see. I need one more card here. Oh, wow. I got the Five of Swords. So, wow, this is change between you guys. I got the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords here. So, it could also be where this person, their passion, their fire is like kind of changing. They don't feel the same anymore. It may not resonate with everybody, but regardless, I think this person has a big ego that you're dealing with here. And there could be like a verbal exchange between you guys, or may have already happened or is happening. That's pretty hurtful. This person can possibly get very like sharp tongued and hit below the belt, especially if they feel like their ego has been slighted. And this attitude brings about change and ending, closing out an old chapter. This thing, like the way they handle arguments or a conflict, may have become a pattern with this person where it just gets really ugly. Like they could one moment see you like as white, and the other moment you're black, as in like, you know, one moment you're the angel, the other moment you're the devil. You know, they see black and white. So they can get very ugly because it's about ego. And that's changing because you're like, I'm not dealing with that no more. I'm cutting that out. I can't take it anymore. It's just too many bad experiences and memories here. And I have the Judgment in reverse between you two, along with the Sun in reverse. It could also be where this person refuses to get something. Like you have been trying to communicate something with them, but they're refusing to really get it, to understand it. But it's like, there's like an avoidance with the Judgment in reverse here. Again, either you're avoiding this person or avoiding each other communication-wise, or there's something that needs to be out and clear and open that is being avoided or hidden here. With the Sun in reverse, lack of clarity, but it's also ego, pride issues. It can also mean like you guys are not really happy right now. You're not really feeling maybe free. You may feel trapped. You can't really be yourself. Or you're just not happy, you're miserable, honestly. So moving forward, I got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So letting go, no longer clinging. You don't really feel secure here with this person. I don't think they're a very grounded individual. Excuse me. The ending, the change, ending an old cycle and beginning a new chapter in your life is going to be good for both you and this person. It's like you're doing something good for both of you. Whether that's, for a lot of you, I think this may be like taking a break or separating. For some of you, you might still deal with this person or be with them, but things are going to have to change. You're putting your foot down. And there is, again, a period of stagnancy, no communication, no action, no movement. The Eight of Wands in reverse. You might also put some distance between you and this person, emotional, mental, or physical, or maybe, you know, a combination of those things. Oh yeah, because this has gotten very toxic situation. I got the Devil card, clarify. The Four of Pentacles in reverse here. It's a toxic connection. It's unhealthy. It could be manipulative. You could be dealing with a narcissist, by the way, with all this ego thing going on here, and being hurtful when they feel slighted and stuff. Slightly, you know, their ego slighted, their pride hurt or whatever. So it could be controlling, manipulative, gaslighting, guilt tripping, blackmailing. I don't know. It's a lot of different tactics people use, you know, to manipulate the other person when things don't serve their interest. So yeah, you're dealing with a toxic, unhealthy situation, but I think you're letting go of that. This person likes to indulge a lot, maybe even gossip, or hang around with people who are just no good, or or party too much and stuff like that. Or it could also be family members, friends, colleagues, or so on. And I don't think you feel emotionally secure with this person, like, at all. I got the 3 of Cups in reverse, right, along with the Devil. That's not a good combination. But moving forward, I got the 9 of Cups. So I think you're going to detach, cut them out, cut them off, and so that you can get some emotional balance, basically your emotional independence and well-being, so you can be enough for yourself, love yourself, become emotionally healthy once again, and maybe even single for some of you. Yeah, this is definitely a card of being single. So if so, it looks like it's good because that change is supported by the Wheel of Fortune. So it brings fortune, brings good luck. So yeah, do what you feel like is the best for you in this situation, Sagittarius. Alright, so that concludes Sagittarius now. Oh, look, I said Sagittarius and then Temperance showed up. I just wanted to show you guys that because this is a Sagittarius card. And in the upright, you're going to step back into your element and find some healing, peace, and balance here. And be patient while dealing with this. Basically with yourself. Be patient with yourself, not with this person. But it looks like things are going to work out for you in moving forward. Alright, so that concludes Sagittarius. Now moving on to Capricorns. Alright, how are my Capricorns doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see what you've been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships. What's happening with these cards? Alright. And I know for some Capricorns it's been a little rough because your ruling planet, Saturn, is retrograde in Capricorn. So you might have been feeling that. Let's see how. It might be different for different Capricorns, how the energies have been affecting your life. But it may be intense for a lot of you. Possibly a lot of changes. Alright, let's see. One more time. Capricorn and love life for the next 10 days. Alright, I need to do it one more time. Hopefully good energies, good things. Alright, Capricorn. Ooh. Capricorn and love life. The moon is setting, huh? Capricorn. That's a good thing. I think that's a good thing here. Alright, give me 1 second. That card flew. Oh, alright. Yeah. So I got the King of Swords crowning your reading, Capricorn. Either you're not communicating with this person, or the communication could be very negative between you guys, unhealthy. You could be dealing with somebody with a massive ego. I got the Emperor here on their side. I'm going to show you in a second. So somebody that likes to be in control. But I have the Moon and the Page of Cups both in reverse for you, Capricorn, as well as like the Moon is setting. But when the Moon is setting, so are your emotions. That's like your feelings for them, for this individual, is changing. That cup of emotion is emptying. And you could also be dealing with a person who is a little immature emotionally. There could have been a lot of like illusions, lies, secrets, mysteries, and so on, or a lot of smoke and mirrors or confusions when it comes to this person. They may not have been very clear and upfront when it comes to your partnership here. Any of that, I think, is all disappearing, and you're gonna see straight through this individual or what you've been dealing with here. For them, I have the Knight of Cups along with the Emperor. Knight of Cups in reverse along with the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries. Doesn't have to be though. This person is, yeah, big ego. They're very much like mind over heart decisions. I mean, look, you know, this is the mind card and the emotions is in the reverse. So definitely not an emotional decision maker. I don't think they even like take emotions in the account at all when making decisions. I don't know, but they like to be in control. They're not offering any love or apology or anything. I don't think they're really moving towards you and moving forward. This, yeah, with the King of Swords in reverse, could be very egotistic or very sharp-tongued person, or even like manipulative when it comes to their words. Like they like to play word or mind games and such like that. And this situation between you two might have gotten like pretty codependent or just unhealthy emotionally. You may have not felt free emotionally when you're with this person. If you're still with them, I got the Nine of Cups in reverse here. I also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn. So it's like you have an emotional tie, but no commitment, no investment, no loyalty, no accountability, no opportunity. You know, it's just not grounded. It's not realistic here. Or if there was like an offer, it was rejected. But still, like there is an emotional tie. It could also be like there were some addiction issues with this person, or vice versa. Indulgence and stuff like that, substance abuse, or you know, again, emotional clinginess or manipulations and stuff like that. It looks pretty unhealthy. So you were not happy. You could have been dealing with this person for a while, for some of you. If not, then it's like you don't see yourself being happy with this person. Whether you've known them for a while or if it's a new person, doesn't matter. I got the Ten of Cups in reverse for showing up as the future card. So you're not getting your emotional fulfillment with them. It could be pretty disappointing. Oh, this person stresses you out. I got the Eight of Swords in the upright. They may have you feeling very trapped. Excuse me. And anxious and fearful. And I think you're having to ignore this person moving forward, because it's just like they bring you a lot of like unhappiness or disappointment. Yeah, it's just not working. And I think it's mutual, because on both sides, you know, for you I have Page of Cups in reverse. For them, I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Aquarius is is going to be up next, by the way. But yeah, you guys are mirroring each other, where you're not offering love, emotion, or apologies towards each other. And I also have the Nine of Pentacles moving forward for you. So one, I think you're going to focus on your money, your finances, your job, your career, income, and so on, your financial material stability. And you may be pretty successful, actually. But besides that, this is also about being single. So you may completely like cut this person off or reject them or not commit, not invest. Could be mutual. And you're going to be single, and you're actually going to be completely fine by yourself. Very successful too financially. Yeah. Once you're single, you're going to be in the mood to celebrate, to have fun. Maybe like, you know, either get together with people you already love and have fun with, or meet new people and find some emotional support and security here when you're single, and doing pretty good financially as well. But yeah, that was Capricorn. Good for you moving forward. Yeah, it didn't really look healthy between you and that person, so I think that's the right decision if that's what you would like to go with. Alright, well now moving on to Aquarius. Hi Aquas, I hope you guys are doing great. You know, I'm Aquarius moon, by the way. Oh man, I hope good things, good energies. Let's see what you've been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships. And again, it's a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. Leave what does not. Might be different messages for different people. And when I read for you and the person you're dealing with could apply to your situation in reverse. I keep repeating that for every sign just in case you guys skip the intro and go straight to your sign when you're watching the video later. Alright, Aquarius and love. What are Aquarius is going through? One more shuffle. Aquarius. Ooh. Aquarius and love life. Really? Aquarius. Huh. Alright, I'm going to show you the cards in a second. I'm just trying to make sense of it. I need one more card. So I have the Magician in reverse, crowning your reading, Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aries, but doesn't have to be. I also have Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio energies influencing the reading. But the Magician in reverse, not much is being manifested between you guys. There's not a whole lot of action or energy or even will to do much right now. It could be a stagnant period you're going through. It could be a breakup or taking a break from each other. I think you guys are not with each other right now. But look at this. On your side, I have the Empress along with the Seven of Pentacles. On their side, I have the Emperor along with the another seven of Swords in reverse. Interesting. So like you're the Empress, they're the Emperor. Could be vice versa for some of you, but you're more of the Venus energy. So you have love, you're nurturing, you're caring, you want growth, you're very like fertile in many ways, and you're tending to your own garden. You're waiting, you're analyzing, you're again focusing on yourself and your own growth, and you're possibly looking at the situation, the good and the bad, what happened, what did I learn from it, or what can I do, and so on. In a stagnant situation. The person you're dealing with though is the Emperor, so much more so like head over heart decision maker. May come off a little more cold. Hold on, I need one more card for this one. Not very grounded individual. I got the Page of Wands to clarify the Emperor, both fire energy, and the other card is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Hey, this person might like to play a lot of word mind games, or they may have like done some things like that was like considered a betrayal, or lied, or again played some games. They may not have been very open and honest, and pretty guarded. But they're not grounded. Like they like to play the field, they like to have fun. They may like to like become a little childish even, not really commit and go and explore. A lot of fire energy, but it's like the Page. So, yeah. But it looks like it's a period where both of you are apart. I have the Hermit between you guys along with the Five of Pentacles. So somebody feels like they've been cut off from the other person or left out in the cold, or both of you may feel this way. It could be mutual for some of you. this is a period of feeling alone or even maybe lonely. But I think it's healthy because this is allowing you to really evaluate things and access your inner guide, your inner wisdom. I think this is the case also for the person you're dealing with as well, for both of you, since this is between you two. But again, could be vice versa for some Aquariuses. And when you're evaluating this, when you're looking at this, you're pretty like analytical, you know, you're pretty like using your logic and reason and shining a light on, you know, maybe things that you guys missed or maybe you didn't understand before, or you didn't see before that wasn't really clear to you, maybe. But with the Seven of Swords in reverse, I think with this period of separation and being by yourselves, the other person is kind of like not coming out clean, but reevaluating what they did, you know, with this Seven of Swords energy. It's like the word mind games or lies or being, you know, guarded and maybe even like betrayal and stuff like that. It's in reverse. So maybe they're having to face what they did and think about what happened, what they did. You know, that wasn't really healthy here. For some of you, this could also mean that they literally like tried to escape from you. Like they were trying to run away. They weren't really like committal. They were there, but they were not. But now, like, they're having second thoughts. But again, they're not wanting to show their vulnerabilities at all. It's like all swords and fire here. Not very grounded. You, though, very grounded with the Seven of Pentacles. Again, could be vice versa. Just take it how it resonates. But moving forward, I also have the Five of Cups along with the Nine of Cups, both in reverse here. So either it looks like this change already has happened for a lot of you. For some, you may be going through it right now or about to. But it's emotionally disappointing. It's like, yeah, it looks like you might be running with the Seven of Swords here. But I think that's going to change or has been changing for some Aquariuses if that side is resonating with you. For others, I think it's the person they're dealing with that acts that way. Yeah, that change happened or is happening. That's very emotional. It could feel like a loss, disappointing, sadness. But it's like at the same time, difficulty letting go of the other person emotionally. There is some sort of clinginess, codependency, not feeling emotionally free from this connection. There's still some sort of a tie between you two. I mean, look, it's like you're the empress, they're the emperor. It's like a ideal couple here, really. But it was some games being played. One person was very stagnant or is, the other person is like flighty or likes to play games and not very grounded. So I think both of you are needing a period to reflect and analyze and see where you can, you know, learn some lessons, maybe like be a little more mature, if that's what you want to get back with this person, that is. If not, I mean, you don't have to. Because it's like difficulty letting go of each other or moving on here emotionally. Yeah, there is heartbreak. Look at this. There needs to be fairness between you two, equality. I got the Three of Swords here. So for some of you, this won't resonate with everybody. For some of you, it could be a third party situation, or it could be where one of you were like indulging a little too much or have like some sort of an addiction or something like that. Doesn't have to apply to everybody. But for others, like it was a disappointing situation. It's a heartbreak. It's sad. It's grief with the Three of Swords here. So that pain may be why it's taking a long time to move on, to free yourself emotionally from this other person, if that's what you want. Or again, vice versa. Anything else for Aquarius? Aquarius. Yeah, you guys are not really communicating. If you are, it's very unhealthy. Oh, look at this. You guys are very, like, one person at least is very hurtful towards the other person verbally. It could be on both sides for some of you. I have the Five of Swords along with the King of Swords in reverse here. So communication is very unhealthy, very like hit below the belt, very sharp tongue, very hurtful. Kind of like I need to defeat the other person in a way when there's conflict, verbal exchange between you guys. And one person is very egotistic here with the King of Swords. I mean, I have the Emperor here, which does have a big ego. But the Empress can have a big ego too. Hey, Venus has a really big ego. Same with Aries or Mars. So it could be on both sides. But or it's just like unhealthy communication and being very like almost like getting into a battle when like verbally having conflict or drama or like arguing and stuff like that. But it's heartbreaking. Somebody is very heartbroken, very sad, and possibly walking away or feel like very rejected here. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Somebody's like stand their ground. Again, pride is probably a factor here and will not budge, will not compromise. They're like, this is what I want, or this is my opinion, or whatever, and I'm standing my ground and I'm fighting. So there's a lot of fighting energy here between you guys. And because of that, there is no healing. No hope, maybe even. You may feel like there's no hope with this person. Not really looking at it optimistically. And also, things may not be very clear between you guys. You may feel like you don't know everything there is to know about this person, or vice versa. But yeah, you're not feeling very hopeful. You need some healing, but when it comes to this person together, I don't think it's happening. You guys need to take some time apart in order to heal. All right, well, that was Aquarius. Now moving on to Pisces. All right, that was a little rough with Aquarius, huh? I don't know. Let's see. I hope my Pisceans are doing pretty good. All right, let's see. Hopefully we'll get some good energies here in this reading. Let's see what you've been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and love connections and relationships. Again, take it as it resonates. It's a general reading. What I read for you and the person you're dealing with can apply to your situation in reverse. Just keep that in mind. All right, a couple more shuffles and I'll get right into it, Pisces. All right. Okay, Pisces. Pisces love life. Pisces love life. Ooh. Oh man, Pisces, you look so tired. Person you're dealing with too. You guys look exhausted. I can see it from here. Really? Well, probably because you keep dealing with the same thing over and over again. Looks like you've been dealing with a pattern of some sort here. Or vice versa. Alright, I got the Four of Swords in reverse, crowning your reading, Pisces. So that's lack of healing, feeling tired, feeling restless even, maybe even a little nervous, or stressed out, and you don't have any peace of mind here when dealing with this person, and it could be mutual for some of you. I have the Judgment card along with the Seven of Cups in reverse for you, Pisces. So this is a a wake-up call for a lot of you, an awakening moment, an aha moment, or making a very big decision about this partnership here. And it involves illusions, lies, deceit, mystery, delusions, lack of clarity, or like other options and stuff like that, if that's the case, and your situation may not be for everybody. But with the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's not healthy. It's like you don't see things for what they really are. It's like almost like a Neptune energy, but in a bad way, like in a negative way, where things get kind of distorted, or there's, again, a confusion, lack of clarity, lies, mysteries, and stuff like that. And it's like you're like waking up from that kind of mindset or situation when dealing with this person. It's like you've been asleep for a while and finally you can see things for what they really are, or you will. And the person you're dealing with, I have I have two eights, huh? Yeah. 8 of Cups and the 8 of Wands, both in reverse. So it's like the person you're dealing with cannot walk away from you. If they have, they're having second thoughts and doubts. But for others of you, it's like they cannot walk away emotionally from you. But at the same time, they're not really taking any action, either doing anything or really communicating with you in a healthy way. It's like there's stagnancy when it comes to them. And between you two, I have the 7 of Wands along with the 9 of Wands in reverse. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys feel, it looks like you're tired, or at least one of you feels exhausted. There's like no more grit. It's like somebody's coming very close to a tipping point. And maybe you're trying to avoid arriving at a tipping point. And so it's like a give up moment. Well, that's interesting because the 7 of Wands is not. So one side is giving up, the other side is keeping on fighting. Or maybe you feel both. Like it's a little confusing here. You feel like giving up, but then you keep fighting. And it's like standing your ground with your opinions, or what you feel is right, or what you want to do. It may be different things with different Pisces, but there is a sense of like standing your ground and fighting for what you believe in here. You could also be facing a lot of arguments, a lot of resistance, a lot of defensiveness from the other person, or vice versa. And that's just really draining the energy between you guys. And it's just like you can't take it anymore. You're running out of patience. You feel very tired. So moving forward, I have the Ace of Cups in reverse, along with the World card, and the 10 of Swords in reverse here. So this is massive change. This is closing out a whole journey, a whole chapter, a whole book. Things are not going to be the same again. They need to change in a massive way. But your emotions, that cup of, emotions, love, or whatever, is draining. Or if there needs to be an apology and healing between you guys, it's just not coming. Because one part is defensive, the other part is tired. And you guys have been dealing with this for a while, it looks like. And there needs to be an ending, or there needs to be a massive change, if no ending. Let me see. Yeah, lack of patience here. I think there was a lot of, bad situations, experiences you had with this person that you've been collecting for a while. You may have neglected yourself, even your self-care, not really tended to your own garden. There could also be financial issues here between you guys, or lack of responsibility, loyalty, accountability, and so on, or stability. Or it got really unpredictable maybe for some of you, but this is also, lack of patience. And with the World, the old cycle, the old pattern, everything's going to come to a close. This is guided by the universe, by the divine. Whether you want it to or not, it's going to happen. Or, again, whether this person wants to or not, it's going to happen. Because it seems there's resistance on their part here with the 8 of Cups in reverse. difficulty walking away, um, or difficulty accepting change. And also the Ten of Swords in reverse is about, like, you came to a point where you felt trapped, overwhelmed, stressed out, um, just too anxious, and maybe even betrayed and hurt. But you're going to, once you bring in this world energy, this closing out this old cycle and change, maybe even an ending, you're going to start pulling out those swords from your back so you can start healing. Anything else? Yeah, you feel so tired and hurt. Yeah, there could have been like ego and pride issues between you guys, or control issues. Lack of being rational or reasonable here. Even when one thinks they're being reasonable and rational, they're really not. Yeah, this had become very burdensome and tiring. Again, you've been dealing with this for a while with this person, or you have history with them, and it just feels like you had all the weight of the world on your shoulders. But finally, moving forward, you're going to let go of all of that. There's going to be big change, and it's going to be good for you. You're going to feel much lighter. I have the Emperor. If somebody was very controlling, they may actually let go of needing to control. Or if there's somebody who's holding on to pride and ego and stuff like that, or anger, they're going to have to let go of that in order to heal. And move on in a more healthy way. Anything else for Pisces? Yeah. It's like there's lack of clarity between you guys here. It could be a toxic connection between you. Clingy, controlling, manipulative, codependent. It's like you may feel like you don't have a whole lot of hope with this person. There could be verbal abuse at play here, being very hurtful and sharp-tongued and very cold-hearted and critical and stuff like that. I got the Star and the Queen of Swords both in reverse. So again, no healing, as long as like you or this other person, or maybe both, are harnessing and working with this Queen of Swords reverse energy, which can get pretty abusive, cold, and harsh. If you guys are instead like clear-minded, reasonable, rational, and make more so like head over heart decisions, and fair as well, like diplomatic in some ways, that's when you can get some healing and some clarity, and some harmony and peace. So yeah, that was Pisces to conclude for the next 10 days. Now I am moving on to Aries. I hope my Aries are doing pretty good. Let's see what you've been dealing with, Aries, and let's see what you've been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships. I hope good things, Aries. Again, it's a general reading, so please take it as it resonates and leave the rest. What I read for you and the person you're dealing with can apply to your situation in reverse. Keep that in mind, Aries. Let's see, a couple more shuffles. Alright. Aries, Aries. Aries in love life. One more shuffle. Oops, that was a bad shuffle. Here we go. Aries. Aries and love life. Ooh. This is getting a little confusing. I need more cards. Okay, so I have the Six of Wands in reverse, crowning your reading, Aries. Okay. I also have the Nine of Cups in reverse, along with the Seven of Swords in the upright, showing up for you. This is interesting because I think you feel like there could have been pride and ego issues between you guys, or you just feel like there's no success here between you two. And you're not offering them any love, apologies, or emotions. Excuse me. It's almost like you're running away from them. It's like hold on, I need another card. So for the person you're dealing with, I have the Judgment in reverse, along with the Queen of Swords in the upright. It's like you're both avoiding each other, but at the same time, between you guys, I have the Ace of Cups. So I'm like so confused here. And then with the Ace of Cups, I have the Hermit. Well, more so like the Hermit is holding a light, the lantern, and illuminating the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups can be love, new emotions, can be apologies, can be healing. But at the same time, it's like you're not offering any love or emotions, or you're rejecting anything coming towards you. It's almost like you're running away from it. This is what it looks like here. Like there is, love being offered or emotion, apology or something, and you're like, oh heck no, and you're like running away. Okay, so maybe this Ace of Cups is about healing. Finding some emotional peace, because the Hermit here is about taking some time out, being on your own, a little like isolated, lonely energy here, but in a healthy way. This way you can actually find some healing, find some emotional balance, or maybe even open up a fresh new emotional chapter in your life with or without this person. Honestly, it's a little confusing. So for some of you, it could be with them. For others of you, it could be without. And you may not be looking forward to this either. This period of like isolation or being alone, or again, apology, healing, new love, and stuff like that. Because you're like, I'm not really interested in love, emotion, apology, stuff like that. I'm getting out of here. More like an escapist energy here. And with the person you're dealing with, there's like some sort of an avoidance, which is so interesting. I'm not sure where this is coming from. I need one more card. Okay, there's a lack of collaboration and cooperation between you guys. I have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I think you guys need, like, either you or this person needs some clarity. Especially with this person, there's like, okay, I think they're avoiding making a decision, or they're avoiding the decision you made. There's like unhealthy communication between you guys. There's definitely have been some sort of emotional disappointment, loss, grief, or betrayal, and emotional change, maybe even, that they're trying to get over, move on from. Or if this hasn't happened yet, they're trying to avoid it from happening. And in order to avoid it, they're like not communicating. Or in order to get over it, they're not communicating. And take whatever resonates. They're trying to be very clear-minded, rational, and maybe even fair in their own way, because they're showing up as the Queen of Swords, which I believe is like Libra energy, so you're opposite. But with the Judgment in reverse, there's like something they're avoiding here. Like they're not really seeing things or for what they are, or they're lacking some information, or they're like ignoring something on purpose here because they're looking away. Like they're looking away from you and you're looking back at them and running away from them. That's what it's showing up like. Well, this is what it looks like on the table. So it's like they're literally facing away and avoiding this judgment here. You know, um, not making a decision or not wanting to get something that they need to really understand here. Let me see. And so there's no cooperation between you guys. But at the same time, yeah, you may be like kind of pissed off when it comes to this individual. I have the Knight of Wands in reverse along with the Seven of Wands. Either that or you're turned off and your emotions, well, not your passion, your fire, your excitement, your interest is just not really there. It's more so like being defensive and standing your ground, maybe arguing, maybe fighting, or playing some like mind word games and exchanging and stuff here. Again, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's like either being impulsive, angry, frustrated, or having complete lack of passion and not really making any moves when it comes to this person. More so like being defensive, not offering emotion, and walking away from them. And maybe this is necessary for both of you because that way you get some healing, you get a better understanding, you can see things a lot clearer. You have some emotional healing apart from each other. There could definitely be ego issues, pride issues, or anger control issues between you two. Because I have the Emperor and the Page of Swords in reverse, and the reading started off with the Six of Wands in reverse. So Six of Wands and the Emperor and both in reverse, ego, pride, or anger control issues. Could be on either side or could be on both. I'm not sure. Maybe different for different Aries. Just take whatever resonates for you. But there is like lack of communication, maybe even keeping tabs on the other person, or like immature communication. Somebody may be like mentally immature. They think they're being very rational, but they're not, or like logical, but they're not. There is a lack of being grounded here. Problems with money, investment, commitment, loyalty, again, groundedness, accountability. Maybe it could be like an unpredictable situation here. Also, this could mean like somebody's pretty clingy and controlling as well, especially when it comes to materially or in a tangible way. This was like a confusing reading. It's like conflict, but at the same time it's healing, but at the same time it's like walking away, being alone but gaining wisdom. And then I have the Star. So this is healing, but this is also about gaining some clarity about this situation. Definitely. You're going to access your inner guide, your inner wisdom, and possibly open up a new emotional chapter in your life here. Both of you might be avoiding like apologizing or fixing things between you guys or approaching each other with diplomacy or love, care, nurture, and stuff like that, by the way. But I think moving forward, there is going to be some healing here. But let me see. With or without each other? There may be a feeling of being trapped and so stressed out and overwhelmed and worried. Maybe some regrets could be at play here, insomnia, just overthinking. But then I have this Eight of Swords in reverse too, so yeah, it's like trying to free yourself from this anxiety and stress over here. There's love, but there's also stress here. Yeah, you've been dealing with this person possibly for a while. I got the Ten of Wands, and it's become so burdensome. Maybe you even reached or are about to reach like a tipping point here, and you may feel like this partnership is just weighing very heavy on you, or vice versa with this person. And it's tiring, and there's like no more movement here. Unless you guys take some time apart and get some emotional healing. Yeah, I have the Nine of Cups moving forward, so emotional detachment, independence, and being very healthy emotionally, and loving yourself, being enough for yourself, getting back to that healthy place emotionally. So I think that's what this is, gaining some wisdom and maturing emotionally here. And watch out for anger control issues on, either on your side or their side. It might be different for different areas again. Watch out for that. You may also lose passion for this person, if I haven't said that already. And not really want to do much with them, at least until you heal. Yeah, look at this. Another 10 of Swords. You may feel very betrayed, tired, stressed out, trapped, or whatever you tried just didn't work. It just kept getting worse. Or you felt like you were attacked by this person, and you just can't take it anymore. It's just too stressful. A lot of Swords here. What you need is emotional security, independence, and health. The Chariot. That's what will bring you success. The Chariot is Cancer energy, so it's about emotional security, stability, and and health and well-being. So that, I think, is going to bring you some good energy. Is taking some time apart in healing and really analyzing things more objectively here. All right, so that was Aries. Now moving on to Taurus. I hope my Taurans are doing wonderful. Let's see what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships. Taurus. Again, it's a general reading, so take it as it resonates. Maybe different messages for different people. Let's do a couple shuffles. A few shuffles, actually. Taurus, love life. All right, 2 more shuffles. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, love life. What's happening with Tauruses? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Okay. Okay, so I'm starting the reading with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Taurus. So, let me see. There is definitely change, but I think it feels, let's see. All right, it looks like for the person you're dealing with, it feels like it's an unfortunate change, or there's some resistance, because with the Wheel of Fortune is like closing out an old chapter, an old cycle, an old situation, and opening up like a new journey, a new chapter in your life. It's change, but with it being reversed, either it feels like it's a really bad change, or there's resistance, or both. But for you, I have the King of Wands along with the Six of Cups, both in the upright. So you're going to feel very much in control. You could be with like family, friends, or people that feels like family, very close people. You could be dealing with this person for a while. You might have history with them or family with them. But there's, with the Six of Cups in the upright, there's also some good memories here, nostalgia. King of Wands, you're very take charge, maybe like to have fun, have a good time, very in control. The person you're dealing with, though, there is Ace of Swords along with the Sun in reverse. So that's what I mean, like they're not feeling too happy. They feel pretty sad or disappointed or just not free now how they want to be in this situation. And with the Ace of Swords, there's a new understanding here, new perspective, clarity maybe even. And between you, I have the Three of Pentacles in reverse along with the Five of Pentacles in the upright. So there's change. There could be financial issues that you're dealing with here, by the way, material problems, instability, or problems with trust and loyalty, accountability, responsibility, and so on. It's earth energy. But it's lack of teamwork here. You guys are not on the same page, and somebody feels like left out in the cold, like separation. Or it could be like one of you lost income, or there's issues materially here. Let me see. I got the Two of Swords. So somebody here is trying to make a fair decision about this situation here, partnership, about there not being teamwork and collaboration. So, and they may not know everything they need to know. They need to, like, hold on. Yeah, this is another decision card. I got the Lovers in reverse. So this is definitely possibly a very dear connection you have with this person, a soulmate, a twin flame, a strong partner here, mutual love. But it's in reverse. So I think there's indecision here, like not really making a decision about this partnership, or avoiding a decision here, or confusion. But I think the person you're dealing with will gain new perspective and maybe even initiate some communication. Oh, this is what you want. This is a Taurus card. This is the Hierophant. So, along with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you want things to be maybe conventional, or like you want things to be done the right way, the fair way, the just way. The conventional way maybe, or like traditional way, go by the book, by the rules, or standing up for what you deserve here. You want things to be more predictable, more stable, and also you don't want things to be so stressful. Maybe you felt so like trapped in anxiety previously, or vice versa. This person might have felt that way. But there is a sense of like standing up for yourself, accessing your inner divine masculine energy, and freeing yourself from a lot of anxiety, fears, or feeling of entrapment if that was the case. It could also be where like one of you is making the decision and the other one is indecisive or not agreeing with the decision that's being made. That could be the case here too. I have the Queen of Wands for the future card. So let's see. The Queen of Wands. So that's passion. That's okay. There is an offer. Alright, so you need this person, if they're egotistic, if they have pride, if they're too defensive, if they like to fight a lot or argue a lot, you need that to go away. I have the Seven of Wands in reverse here. You may also need some courage here dealing with this person, or vice versa. I think you already have, because you're showing up as the King of Wands. It might be this person because they're the Sun in reverse. Not a whole lot of courage here. Maybe instead they have pride or ego, possibly. Could be on both sides for some of you, Taurans. But with the Knight of Pentacles here, there is an offer, an opportunity, or so on, or potential, but it's like you're not going to move towards them. You need them to come to you and take that pentacle, take that offer or whatever. They need to put in some work, or it could be vice versa. Again, this could also be a job offer or something that one of you needs to like hop on, take advantage of. Because the Queen of Wands and Pentacles together sometimes can be about job, career, income, and passion and stuff like that. But somebody needs to take action here to change things and make things more grounded, more like teamwork, collaboration, more responsible, and predictable even. Yeah, somebody needs to take action and communicate here again with the Eight of Wands. There could be emotional clinginess, codependency here, or unhealthiness, not really feeling like independent emotionally, even when you're in a relationship. You should be able to feel emotionally independent, even though if you're in a relationship, by the way. Like, self-love and self-care and stuff like that, regardless of how the other person feels. But I think there is some sense of like lack of that. And there needs to be some action taken or some really fast communication addressing this problem here. It could also mean addiction issues, emotional problems that somebody's avoiding or hasn't been really dealing with, and they're needing to take a lot of action or quick communication to solve that problem. Anything else for Taurus? Yeah, there's conflict, there's arguments, maybe even getting competitive, drama here when dealing with this person. And there's necessary change is going to happen. Yeah. You're going to make the decision to free yourself from so much anxiety, stress, and overthinking. Whatever that means here, whether you're separating from this person or you're changing things between you guys, it's like the decision is about, we need to get on the same page. That's the only way, like, I'm going to get rid of a lot of anxiety and fears, or I need to make the best decision for myself in order to free myself from so much stress, worries, anxieties, or maybe even regrets here. Alright, so that was Taurus for the next 10 days. Now moving on to Geminis, not last but not least. Let's see what Geminis have been dealing with. Alright, I hope my Geminis are doing pretty good. Let's see what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships. Again, it's a general reading, so take it as it resonates, please. And just leave the rest. Might be different messages for different people. Oh boy, I definitely need a glass of water after talking for so long. Alright, Gemini. Hope, good energies, good vibes for Geminis. Let's see. One more shuffle. Alright, that didn't work. One more. Alright. Gemini, love life. What's going on with Geminis? Okay. So I have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, crowning your reading. There's definitely lack of action, lack of communication between you and this person. It's very likely that you're experiencing some sort of a completion. You might have been dealing with this person for a while. There could be issues with commitment here. Acting on an opportunity here with each other, a lack of it, basically. Could be problems with loyalty, groundedness, money issues, investment, and so on. Or even maybe a rejection happens between you two. I have or maybe already has happened. I have the Three of Swords along with the Nine of Cups, both in reverse. So, it's like you're healing. There was like a heartbreak, disappointment, sadness, or a loss, or maybe a betrayal even, but you're moving forward and healing, but at the same time you're not completely emotionally independent from this person or healthy. There could still be like some codependencies here, or you may be indulging in order to heal, and substance and or partying, or I don't know, indulging a little too much, or being clingy emotionally and not really coming from a healthy place. But you're really trying to heal here. Um, or again, it could just simply be where like you're emotionally not completely detached from this person. Um, but they're showing up as the Hangman in reverse, along with the Two of Swords. So they seem very indecisive and not really also letting go either. So you guys are kind of mirroring each other. Um, Clinging, not letting go, trying to control things with this person, or refusing to see things from a different perspective in a different way, or refusing to grow up and mature with this person. When it comes to this person, they're like indecisive, and or maybe they're like ignoring something in order to avoid making a decision or maturing. They're like ignoring something. Between you guys, I have the Ten of Pentacles. So you might have been dealing with this person for a while, especially if this came to a Nine of Cups. It's been a while, or you have some history with this person. They may feel like family, or you may have family with them, or you may share finances and stuff with them at the same time. But I think it coming to a 10, it's like a moment of completion and things need to change. And there's a refusal to do that because I got, after the 10 of Pentacles, you go back to the Ace of Pentacles, but it's coming in reverse. So there's a refusal to change or to start over, or to move forward together here. This 10 of Pentacles is accompanied by the 8 of Wands in reverse. So there's stagnancy, lack of communication, unhealthy communication, or somebody's not taking action that they need to here in order to move forward together. It's just not, it's like not working, no investment, or there may be even a rejection, or somebody's just being too stubborn here. I have the Page of Wands moving forward, so somebody here is pretty mature, maybe even player-like, and you guys need some fresh energy, Gemini. Yeah, you need some healing. You need fresh energy. You need to like kind of go like this is gonna come out like interesting, but like go with fresh new energy, find new interests, new passion, explore, do something for yourself, like be a child again, because you need a lot of healing. You need some peace of mind. You may have been stressed out a lot, heartbroken and stuff in the past, so you need healing. And in order to heal, the Empress is coming up in reverse, the Venus energy. So in order to heal, you may need to kind of like set aside the emotions, the love, the romance, and all that. Set aside the Venus energy and work with the Page of Wands. Fresh, energy, passion, fire, so you can heal. Because there's this looks like it's very unhealthy, stagnant, and stubborn. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of an emotional rejection moving forward. Maybe it already has happened for some of you. For others of you, it's probably happening or about to. And it's like the person who's doing the rejecting feels like there is no success here with this person, or there's a lot of pride and ego here, or anger issues even maybe, or arrogance. Because I have the Six of Wands in reverse accompanying it, the Four of Cups. Yeah, there's a lack of clarity. There could be lies and deceit in play here. I have the moon. I think moving forward, you're going to be very intuitive and follow your intuition, Gemini. But at the same time, you're dealing with like a lot of smoke and screens when it comes to this person. Lack of clarity, confusion, again, deceit, mysteries, and so on. And you're not having that. You're like, or somebody here is not having it. It could go vice versa. So keep that in mind. But they're like, nah, I've seen this before. This has become a pattern, or I'm just not interested. My emotions are changing, or I've been hurt. You know, whatever the case is, there is a rejection here. And maybe there's a lack of trust as well. It could be trust issues here. Yeah, look at this. I got the 5 of Swords. So the conflict, the argument, the verbal exchange between you guys maybe already happened. For others of you, it will. Excuse me. But it's like almost like in a defeating way, in walking away from each other. This is about change and possibly an ending here. Maybe it already happened, but some of you it's probably happening or coming up. Yeah. Look at this. One side is approaching as the Knight of Cups, the other side as the Knight of Wands. One side is pretty emotional, and the other side is very like aggressive and a lot of fire energy. Sensitive, emotional, intuitive, and so on. A lot of fire, aggression, action, impulsiveness, and maybe you guys are butting heads. And between you is like the 5 of Swords. So it's not really healthy communication. It's defeating. It's hitting below the belt, being verbally hurtful. Yeah, in a sense of like walking away. Yeah, this is just too stressful for you guys. The 9 of Swords. It's too worrisome, anxiety-inducing. It's like you're overthinking, having difficulty sleeping, or maybe even some regrets could be at play here. Yeah, again, to conclude, I got the 6 of Swords. So this is literally walking away after an ugly argument of butting heads, possibly having to do with ego problems or financial issues, trust issues, or problems with groundedness, and so on. Or somebody's being very stubborn here and refusing to see things for what they really are, or refusing to grow up. Well, yeah, that was Gemini for the next 10 days. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. And if it did resonate with you in any kind of way, please do like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If your sun sign does not resonate, please do check out your rising, moon, Venus, and Jupiter signs to see if any of the messages in those readings resonate with you. And if not, I'm sorry. Hopefully next time. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next readings. Take care. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Take care.